Alrighty, hey, what's up, guys? This is Piz664 and TrickDuckTis5972 here with making uh, a video about who our three favorite wrestlers are and why. And we're gonna start with him.
Okay. Well, wait, how many favorite wrestlers?
Well, you can go as many as you want.
Alright,
I just said three.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go with my three favorite, wrestlers of all time. And, that will be, my top third one is The Undertaker, because The Undertaker is awesome, especially in the Attitude Era. I followed The Undertaker storyline throughout a lot of iconic matches with The Undertaker, such as him versus Kane, and the numerous times him versing Mankind. Number two favorite wrestler is the Blue Meanie, for the sheer fact he was used to parody everything, like such as instead of having the New World Order, it would be the Blue World Order, and it was BWO, and it was like a huge parody off of that. That and the Blue Meanie's theme song is one of the most epic theme songs ever. I'm talking about his original one, although the Titantron's pretty crappy and it looks like it's glitching out, but the music's awesome and just epic. And number one is Mick Foley. I mean, Mick Foley is God in wrestling as far as I'm concerned. I mean, the thing I really like about him, his wrestling matches were extremely unpredictable. I mean, that match with him versus The Undertaker in the Hell in a Cell, you know, yeah, he was supposed to fall off the first time, but when he got choke slammed right through the top of the cell, that was unplanned, so he actually did fall all the way down there. That and him throwing the tacks on the ground and stuff like that, being slammed on, that wasn't planned. That was just Mick Foley going, hey, how can I make this even more crazier than it already is? That and also, come on, Mankind is probably the greatest heel ever. Especially since he can play the psychotic role and also have people like him at the same time. Okay, Steve?
Alrighty, my three favorite. Actually, I'm going to start with my three favorite now. Since he's all Attitude Era, so he's not going to know any of these people now, but you guys will know. Alright, my third favorite right now, I'm a Sheamus guy.
I know who Sheamus is.
Yes, Sheamus. These are all heels. My three favorites right now are all heels. And because Sheamus, I just grew up with Sheamus. I don't know why, I just like him. My second favorite right now is R-Truth. Come on. Especially him saying "gonna get got," and no white person understands what that means. And his promos are amazing and they're hilarious.
Does that mean he's gonna get crunk?
There was a song he made. His theme song, his second one was "It's Time to Get Crunk" or something like that. I'm like, wow, this is PG. But that song was like very, very short.
That's why I like the Attitude Era better, because it was R.
That was 14.
Not pay-per-view.
Oh yeah, pay-per-view's rated R, I guess. Yes, but R-Truth. And number one right now, after Monday's promo, CM Punk.
Oh, I know who he is.
Yeah, CM Punk.
Kind of mediocre.
Oh, you should have heard his promo on Monday. My God. He basically said that WWE is full of shit. Like, he actually said that. He actually said Vince McMahon is nothing but...
Wait, no, he's TNA, ain't he?
Who?
CM Punk.
No, he's WWE.
Oh, he's WWE? Okay.
He was ROH before WWE.
Alright, I wasn't sure. I know one of them was like... went over the TNA, I can't remember.
That was Jeff Jarrett.
Jeff Jarrett, yeah.
And Jeff Hardy. And Matt Hardy. And RVD and Kurt Angle.
And every other wrestler.
Yeah, any other wrestler that's over 40 probably is in TNA.
I know Mick Foley's in TNA.
Yes. Hogan's in TNA. We don't want to talk about that. Or Flair.
Ric Flair.
But yeah, CM Punk's promo. Oh my God, I'm jumping on the bandwagon. I have to. But all time, third favorite. That's a tough one. There's so many. I'm going to have to go with Brock Lesnar. Screw it. I love Brock Lesnar. I mean, I followed him, but this is the only reason I got into UFC is because of Brock Lesnar. Oh my God. And
not even Ken Shamrock.
Ken Shamrock, man.
I mean, Ken Shamrock kind of started in the octagon fighting matches.
Yeah, because he was not allowed to go to WWE because he could legally kill somebody.
He was in, yeah, but he was also in WWF, so.
That's what WWF and WWE are the same thing.
I know that, but that's just it. You know, it's like, if he's not allowed in WWE, how come he can't be in WWE?
You mean TNA, right?
You said WWE, that he wasn't allowed in WWE because he could legally kill someone.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I was like, then he could
But
probably
he
go
was
to
in WWE, like in the Attitude Era where it was WWF.
Yeah.
So I really don't get that.
I don't get it either. Second favorite, Goldberg. I mean, I just grew up as Goldberg fan, and my mark-out moment is when Goldberg entered WWE.
Goldberg's better.
Gilbert will never be as good as Goldberg. Come on, he has the WWE record. Well, WCW bought WWE, so they have the same records now. 171 victories.
Oh, yeah?
I watched.
Goldberg lost 173 matches, so beat that.
But no, Kevin Nash had to be a bitch and wants to beat Goldberg's record. Goldberg probably would have went for 200. Goldberg probably would have never lost in WCW in the years that it was in it.
Yeah, blame the writers.
And number one, as everybody knows already, the Dead Man, the Phenom, Undertaker. I mean, I just grew up as a Taker fan. I just love him.
His storyline has been always pretty epic.
Yes, he's always all 6 forms of Undertaker. There was the Young Undertaker. There was the Grim Reaper Undertaker. There was the heel Undertaker in the mid-90s. Then there was the Ministry of Darkness Undertaker.
Ministry of Darkness.
And then there was the biker redneck Undertaker, which I didn't like. And then there was the the 2004-2009 Undertaker, the normal basic Dead Man, and then now you have the WrestleMania Taker, who only appears at WrestleMania. And this is going to be Taker's last year, so WrestleMania 28, I have to order it. Because Undertaker's 46, he's the oldest guy in WWE right now. Yeah, he's Shawn Michaels retired, so now he's the oldest. And
Are you sure Vince McMahon's not older than The Undertaker?
Vince McMahon is obviously older than The Undertaker.
Well, he's the oldest person in the WWE.
But, I mean wrestler.
Vince McMahon wrestles, doesn't he still?
No, I don't think... He has not wrestled in a really long... Actually, he did wrestle in 26 last year against Bret Hart.
There you go.
But it really wasn't a match. And I guess Jerry the King Lawler, he's like 60-something. He did wrestle this year at WrestleMania.
Jerry the King Lawler versus Andy Kaufman, one of the most hilarious matches ever. Because all it really was basically Jerry the King Lawler putting Andy Kaufman, who was the intergender champion and also known for his comedy and stuff like that. But all he did was put him in a pile driver, and at that time, pile drivers were illegal, and that's how Jerry the King Lawler lost to some skinny dude that just fought women.
Yes. But, now what?
Andy Kaufman's dead thanks to cancer, and Jerry the King Lawler's still alive and announcing stuff.
Michael Cole is best announcer, period, right now.
Michael Cole was awesome as an announcer.
He still is.
For best... Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's announcing now.
I thought he was like a heel or something.
He is a heel right now.
I think that's funny how they now go to the announcers. It's like in the Attitude Era, they had Earl Hebner, and when they have the referee wrestling and stuff, it's like who else can think of that stuff? Which actually makes Vince McMahon a brilliant promoter and stuff like that, or the writers.
Yeah, you should see CM Punk's promo on Monday. I'm going to show you. Greatest promo in history of, maybe not in the Attitude Era, but in the past 5 years.
Yeah. Well, is that it?
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Alright.
Alright, just subscribe.
Check out my channel, please! I need viewers!
Yes, I'll put it in the description box. And subscribe up above. And thanks for watching.
There's like screaming in that video.